Hey guys, Gary with Door Closers USA. Today we're going to be going over how to install a storefront door handle set. So what I have here is I have a double bend offset pull handle. This is the 9-inch center to center. If you're ever in the market to replace them, we carry all the models, but essentially when I say 9-inch center to center, we're measuring is the center of this hole to the center of that hole. You'll see 9-inch models, 10-inch models, even 12-inch models sometimes, or 8.5-inch models. But essentially, if you're okay with drilling holes, you could actually apply any one of these handles to your existing storefront door. And we are talking aluminum frame doors, so it's really not a big deal to drill new holes. But what we're looking at here today is, like I said, this offset pull handle set with this single bend push bar. So I'm going to go over today how to install this. Here we have our entrance light door system. So it's not glazed yet. Typically, if this is a new installation, you're going to want to glaze the door first before you add the handle. But for the sake of this video, I'm just showing you guys how to install the handle. And if you're ever out in the field, right, the doors already have glass in them, so you should be good to go. But basically what you want to do is, I have the hardware set here. So this hardware set actually goes with the pull handle here. This is the through bolt with finish washer. And then this is the cone head screw, which is basically going to thread through the door and thread into the pull handle. And then that's what actually allows the push bar to attach. And then over here too, we have another smaller cone head screw. That's going to attach to the non-meat side of the push bar. There's actually a rib nut in the door system already, so you'll see how that works. There are 3 set screws, and then I just got the tools required, which is an Allen wrench, Phillips head screwdriver, and a flathead screwdriver. Okay, so let's go ahead and the first thing we want to do is go ahead and attach the pull handle. If you look closely here, you'll notice that both of these holes are threaded. So when it comes to the door, what you want to look for is the side with the 2 holes. So here it is, and you could double check. The pull handle is always on the exterior side of the door because you're pulling the door open. And you can tell because we have those pivot hinges, right? So those are mounted to the exterior for these storefront style doors. So what I'm going to do is just look at this. So again, this is the exterior side, so the handle is going to go this way, and the push bar, you can see where there's a hole here and a hole here. That's where the push bar is going to go. So let me go ahead and get my hardware and we'll thread that in real quick. Okay, so the hole that lines up, okay, so this hole and this hole line up. That's where the push bar goes. So we're going to use this longer cone head screw. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to thread it through the hole like so. And then we go over here. I'm just going to thread her in. I'm just going to start it. Again, pull handle side is the exterior side. The push bar side is the interior side. We're going to push to exit. Okay, so now we need to do this screw here. This is actually going to be the through bolt or finish screw with the washer. Go ahead, and here it is right here, the finish washer, and then that screw there. And if you guys are ever in need of hardware too, we also carry all of the hardware as well. As well as the pull handles and push bars for all makes and models. So what I'm doing now is just threading that in. So let me go ahead and grab my Phillips, tighten this down. And then tighten that down as well. Okay, so now guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and lay this down so we can see the push side of the door. Okay. Okay, so now here's the push bar side of the door. And as you can see, this is not threaded here, but there are, so it's not threaded here, but there are spots for the Allen set screws. So what it's designed to do is, it's designed to just slip right over this, and then we'll use the Allen set screws to tighten that up. Now on this side here, what you'll notice is there's actually a riv nut here. So for this side, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this smaller cone head screw. And we're just gonna go ahead and thread that in there. And then again, this is just gonna slip over here. There's a hole here without threads, but then there's a set screw hole here. So now that's both, we're just gonna set this over on here, set this on here. Okay, so now I have 3 set screw spots, 1 at the end, 2 right here. Now I'll go ahead and just tighten in these set screws here. So let me go ahead and go over there. And guys, we also sell retrofit door handles. A lot of times you may come out and you have an older door. Our retrofit door handles are a great solution. It's the same idea. The only difference is the bolt over here is actually a through bolt. So it's actually threading in from the bottom for our retrofit handle. And the reason for that is the retrofit handle is actually extremely heavy duty. It uses larger hardware, 3/8 24 hardware. So it's, you know, you have to drill out your holes slightly bigger with a larger drill bit to accommodate the thicker hardware. But in the long run, it's great because a lot of times in abusive environments, you'll notice that these handles might snap off or something like that. A lot of times it's because they use smaller 1/4-20 hardware. So upgrading to the 3/8 24 retrofit handle works out great. But essentially the installation process is the same. It's just that you don't have that riv nut application on that end. Okay, so I torqued that down. Now let me go ahead and apply the last one here. Torqued down now too. So here we go. Let me go ahead and lift this up real quick to show you guys. Okay, so there's our door there. We have our pull handle. You pull it, and then the door would swing this way. And then from the interior side, we have our push bar. Push the door out. So that's primarily how you guys would order or install this push-pull set. Now, a thing about ordering these. Let's say you go out to a job site. You know what I mean. You have a broken door handle. These are pretty much standard. Most storefront doors really are called out for standard sizes, like a 3070 or 36 by 84 inch door package. You know, or 72 by 84 inch door package with 2 3-foot doors. So realistically, if you were to measure this push bar, you should be measuring around 33 inches or 33 1/16 of an inch. Those types of handles will work on that door system. So if I were to go out to a job site and I needed to order a handle set, I would be looking at a few things. One, the center to center pull handle that we discussed, you know, so you want to measure here to here. You know, like I said, this one's a 9-inch, but common is also 10. I've seen 12 or even 8.5. And then after you get that pull handle center to center measurement, what you're going to want to do is measure the push bar and just, you know, verify that it's 33 and 1/16 of an inch, which it should be. And then finally, the last thing you want to do is obviously check the color. You know, we offer these in the aluminum finish or the dark bronze finish, the 2 main colors. Once you have that information, you can definitely place your order. The other thing you could do is you could look to identify the door model, make and model. So typically, you know, the door in the field would have some sort of manufacturer branding. Typically it's, you know, down at the bottom rail somewhere in the center or maybe on the side. You know, things such as like Connie or Vista Wall or something like that. If you can identify the model, you know, we can also have the handles for the specific models as well. So that can also make it a lot quicker. But you still, I would say, want to check the sizing, because I've seen different door models use, you know, special sizes that aren't norms to them. But other than that, this is kind of how you guys do the installation. If you have any questions, email us, call us. I'll put a link below to all of our Storefront door handle products. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe.